Hello guys, good morning. I'm Carlos Kanahashi. Sorry for the inconvenience this morning because earlier we just had a short family meeting with my grandparents. And this morning I would like to share with you Hands in Inclusion Philippines or Hni Philippines. So, Hni Philippines is an organization wherein we promote persons with disabilities in order to have job opportunities to them. Okay? This is a community that involves inclusion everywhere in the Philippines. We are the community that hears stories from the people with disabilities who are advocating inclusion and learn from them to be aware of the need for inclusion in the given society in hopes that an inclusive Philippine society becomes tangibly possible. Okay? How is this started? It was established on March 8, 2017. It was started first as Inclusion in Action. On June 12, 2017, coinciding with the celebration of the Philippine Independence Day, it became Hands and Inclusion. On March 8, 2018, the first anniversary of Hni Philippines was the birth of Inclusion Ako. On March 8, 2019 is the second logo and soft opening of the online store of Hni. On July 23, 2019 is Alam Namin Po Yun, the official ad of Hands in Inclusion PH. What are the guiding statements? Okay? Because of inclusion, persons with disabilities will be embraced and supported by even more ordinary people in the world. We, as a social awareness society, are encouraging ordinary people to be informed of the inclusion of persons with disabilities and its benefits for them by means of social media and other possible effective means. But before we get through this, we'd like to define what inclusion means. Inclusion refers to a model wherein students with special needs spend most or all of their time with non-special needs students. Okay? But in the Philippines, guys, we have laws in connection to inclusion. Like example is the Magna Carta for Disabilities Act or RA 9442. So, this organization is a community that involves inclusion everywhere in the Philippines. And we are the community that hears stories from the PWDs who are advocating inclusion and learn from them to be aware of the need for inclusion in the given society in hopes that an inclusive Philippine society becomes tangibly possible. So, our plans for this org is to have the inclusive report, Cine Inclusion, the online shop. We will also have a possibility to support and partner towards NGOs, LGUs, and also to promote famous personalities. What will be our long-term plans? We will launch to have a documentary about PWDs. We will possibly have a book launching, possible donations to the NGOs, LGUs, to the private sectors, and some famous personalities, sports organizations, and teams, and educational institutions. We might open by March 20 next year the Hands in Inclusion official store and cafe. This org will become an NGO on March 8, 2022. We will also conduct forums, debates, and seminars that are related to PWD inclusion. We will have more meetings for PWDs and orgs in connection to PWD and self-advocates. We will also have the Inclunihan or Inclusive Bayanihan for PWDs. So the goal is to help less fortunate PWDs by hiring them in Hands in Inclusion. We will also have concert and soundtracks for PWD artists. Like example, we will have the One Inclusion Forever. We are currently working for it. We will also have sports and livelihood empowerment for PWDs. We will also have charity tournaments and sports events like Inclusion Ako, Tatluhan sa basketball, Inclusion Ako, Limahan sa football, at iba pa. Ronda Inclusion or moving to some areas to promoting inclusion most likely in the afternoon or evening. Apart from this, we have, as per the meeting last May 23, 2020, we have some segments like Inclu Art, Kusiklusyon, hashtag Quiz Tayo, Inclu Radio, dito po sa HNI, Dear HNI, Inclu Fit, One Inclusion Live, eh, at saka yung mga webinars, of course. We will also plan to have an online concert called the 500 Days to 5 Years Online Concert. This will be inspired from the Pantawid ng Pag-ibig at Home Special Concert of ABS-CBN. So anyway, what are the things about HNI? We are putting God first. We are disability-oriented. We always abide with the Filipino culture and unity for everyone. So, what can we expect or what are the new horizons for HNI for this year? Year 3 of HNI, the goal for this year is hybrid performance of the 4 A's: awareness, acceptance, accommodation, and adaptation. We will also have the inclusion palakasan, sports for a cause. We will also have more webinars. We will also have our concert, online concert on October 24. In case kung hindi naabutan ng quarantine period at pwede na magtitipon ulit. The new inclusive report. We will also have the negosyo sa HNI. We might also plan to have incluminium for the PWDs, condominium, especially if I'm in the field of real estate. The target date will be 2022 to 2023 within here in NCR, and then 2025 we might expand it to Lawag, Cebu City, and Davao City. Okay? This Inclu Cafe, we will target that to open between 2022 to 2023 here in NCR, and we will expand it to Lawag, Cebu, and Davao on 2025. And Inclu Cafe, we will also have the first inclusive friendly cafe and menus made by the PWDs. This is inspired with Gourmet Gypsy, owned by Chef Waya of Open Hands. We will also plan to have a sports center for HNI. We will have the stadium will have 75,000 cap, 15,000 seating cap for aquatics, 3 gymnasiums, rugby and hockey, 4 tennis courts, badminton, and secondary stadium with a total of 40,000 capacity. The main arena is 30,000 seating capacity, and we might open that by 2026 to 2028 here in Metro Manila or nearby areas. Okay? So, also, I would like to encourage everyone to support this organization by liking them on their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page called of Hands in Inclusion, and also support their YouTube channel. And that's it. And that's all I have right now. This is Carlos Kanahashi. One inclusion forever. HNI, God first. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.